getting under a little bit for moving the ball. It's very difficult to break down a 5 at the back with 4 midfielders. Like that's simple, but it's very tough to also do that for 100 minutes. So that's why you see we score a lot of late goals, and that's not coincidence. It's because we do it. We make the same runs, the same patterns all game, and you can't track them at the end. And that's why, like I said, no coincidence we score a lot of late goals.
Tell me about the crowd, because obviously there's 2 ways of looking at it, and you say that, shh, everybody, can we keep it down a bit, please, because then we can all hear. There's situations where obviously the crowd's going bananas at the start, and then do you feel pretty much everything that the crowd feel, or when you're out on the pitch you're not really aware of what's going on around you?
No, you can hear the crowd, like today in the first half at times you can hear the grumbles and when we're keeping the ball and it doesn't really seem like we're going anywhere. We can hear that, of course, because it's loud. But we understand. We want to be 3-0 up at half time as well, believe me, but it doesn't always work like that. And like I said, 5 at the back today with 4 midfielders, it can be tough to break down, and you're not going to create a chance every attack, like we sometimes do. So just a bit of patience and a bit of belief in the manager's system and how we play, and it worked out alright for us.
I think it's there. I mean, I think the Spurs fans, I think everybody does believe in what's going on. What about you though? How have you enjoyed your time since you've been here? Because if ever a player fits in with how we've always been brought up with football, it's been you.
Yeah, no, I absolutely love it here, to be honest. I feel like the club was made for me, I've always been a fan of some of the players that have played in kind of my position in Spurs teams in the past. And when I was looking at my options in the summer, I just saw that there might have been a little gap for me to come slot into this side at this club. So no, I've absolutely loved it. Everyone's taken to me brilliantly, so thank you for that. And hopefully we can bring success, yeah.
It must have been frustrating though that time that you were out, because everything seemed to be fitting together, and then there was the Chelsea game, which, I'd never known an atmosphere like it, even after a result as it was. But of course that injury, and then there was that time out, which is incredibly frustrating for a footballer.
Yeah, very. I felt like in the first 11 games, I think it was 11 games of the season, I felt the best I've probably ever felt, at the top of my game. I fitted into the side. Sometimes it takes new players like a long time to adapt to the new teammates, new manager, but it just kind of clicked and worked, and I felt so good. My life was good, I felt so happy. And like a 3-month injury is never ideal, and sometimes it can take you a little bit of time to get back up to speed, and I feel like I'm getting there. A few more games, and it's not easy when you have a long layoff. It can be difficult to get right up to the high levels that you set yourself like I do. I feel like I'm getting there, and a good win today.
Tell me what you're like on the pitch, because you're one of these people with a footballer with a great personality, and you know how all the fans feel about you. What about other players? Do you have it where opposing players either will target you, or do you get a lot of lip from other players from the other side whenever you're playing? What's it like?
Yeah, well, there's a guy at Brentford called Neil Malpay who tried it.
I wasn't kind of in that direction, but...
Nah, I'm only joking. But yeah, of course you get that. You get that today, like Lerma in midfield was kind of giving me a little bit today, and I take it as a compliment. He's trying to stop me. He didn't quite manage it today, but they're going to try and do anything to put you off your game at this level. Like, such fine margins and so much at stake for all clubs that sometimes you need to do that, and I will do that to other players as well. So part and parcel.
Well, this is the sort of stuff that we don't see. We see the game, but there's certain things that we're not quite aware of. So this is something that happens, I guess, all the time, and probably always has.
Yeah, 100%. You've seen Romero, he does it to every striker he plays.
I think it was just like chatting, how's your mum, everything alright, isn't it?
I don't believe you. No, that happens all over the pitch, in all leagues, even in the Premier League. So it's about having a bit of personality and dealing with that.
So I always ask this question, everybody that's been up, what do you do now for the rest of the day? I mean, is it just straight home? Do you have to warm down? Does it take a time to come down after a game like that? What happens with you? What do you do?
Every game I have all my family come, so we'll go back to my house. I'll go to my box and see some of the guests I had, and then I'll go home, me and all my family who come from the Midlands, and we go and chill at mine. We've got a day off tomorrow, so I'll chill, put the kids to bed and have a beer probably.
And whatever happens, can you watch Match of the Day? Do you always have a little look and see how you've done, or maybe if it's good or whether it's bad? Do you always do the same routine? You always have a little look at it, or do you just keep away from it afterwards?
Yeah, it depends what I'm doing. If Match of the Day's on, I love watching the footy anyway, so I'll watch it. I won't.
If we're on, watch the last 5 minutes, it'll be great.
That'll be near the top tonight. No, I love footy. I'll watch match of the day and stuff and chill, play ball, have a beer, like I said, unwind, and then have a recovery day and chill with the kids tomorrow.
Maddison, we really appreciate you coming to see us. Thank you so much. We've got a couple of pictures, if that's all right. Right, a few pictures. Right, Owen, where's Owen back to friends? Owen, where are you? Come on then, boys.
The boys.
Come